All right. Hey, Rockstar, Steve aka Void here, and today I want to talk about something very, very important, which is how to get the guitar in your hands if you have the busiest of schedules. Now, before we get into that, definitely check out my brand new book, Practice Less, Play More, if you need more help with learning strategies on learning songs faster, on how to practice, how to introduce a fail-safe practice habit so that you can make sure that even with a busy schedule, you can still make progress on guitar. Okay, so today what we're going to talk about is something that I like to call the pillow trick. Okay, and you could read about this inside my book. I'll tell you about it today. Basically, this was designed for guitar players who have the busiest of schedules. This was actually originally designed for one of my students, Rowena, who was a single mom with 3 jobs, busy guitar player, and she really wanted to learn how to play, and so I had to come up with something to make sure that it was absolutely guaranteed that she would be making progress. So here's what I did. Basically, I told her to do this, not drop the phone on the floor. I told her to do this. Okay, now what is that? Well, this is called the pillow trick. Basically, I thought, well, what's something that, like guitar players typically come up with ways to practice. Like they'll try to trick themselves. Like, okay, well, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I'll practice. Or as soon as I finish brushing my teeth, I'll practice. Or, when I come home from work, or after this show, or after dinner, or something like that. These are all valid, options, but they all have a risk. The risk is that, well, for example, if you sleep in, or if you have to go to work and it snowed, let's say, and you have to leave earlier than expected, or maybe let's say you have to stay late at work, or let's say you're watching a show and it was a really good cliffhanger, and so you're going to watch another one and it keeps pushing the practice and you're just like, yeah, I'll practice tomorrow. Those all have risks. The one thing that is guaranteed that all of us do at some point is go to sleep. So when you go to sleep, if we can fit guitar into that process, then we totally win. And the best way that I've found to do that is with something called the pillow trick. So when you wake up in the morning, what you're going to do is you're going to take your guitar, okay, whether it's acoustic or electric, and you put it on your pillow, okay, right where you normally sleep, okay? And so you put the guitar there, and when it's time for bed, you have to get back into bed, and you're not going to lay down on the guitar. It would be very uncomfortable. So you have to pick up the guitar, right? So you pick up the guitar, and it's in your hands. So what you got to do is you got to play something at that point. It doesn't matter what it is. You can strum all the open strings. You can play a few chords. If someone is there sleeping, then you can bring it to, let's say, another room and just pluck a couple of things. It doesn't even matter what you play, okay? The main thing is that you're playing, because your mind and your fingers need to be exposed to guitar every single day, because that's how you're going to make the fastest progress possible. If you have the guitar in your hands and you play a couple of things and you do that over the course of a few days, then after a few days, your mind starts getting used to that. Guitar is just part of your day. And I know it sounds ridiculous. I know it sounds like, well, but that's just strumming open strings. What's that going to do for my guitar playing? How's that going to help me play like Slash? Or how's that going to help me play, James Taylor songs or whatever it might be? And it doesn't matter at this point. If you're not practicing every single day, then this is one of the key ingredients to getting you to practice every day, because your mind first, you just have to get it used to the fact that you're picking up a guitar every day. You can always expand on what you do after it's baked in. You can always, design a practice routine after that. But the main thing is to get the guitar in your hands every day. And after a few days, sometimes what happens to some of my students is they're like, okay, yeah, cool. So I'm going to pick up the guitar. The pillow, I'm going to keep doing the pillow trick to reinforce having it in my hands, but at nighttime I'm not going to practice. I'm going to practice at 8 p.m. Or 8 a.m. or whatever it might be. They start to, it's called optimization. First you have to standardize the habit, and then you optimize it. Then you can improve on it. But if I ask you, do you practice every day? Like, even comment below Let me know if you pick up the guitar every day. I don't even care what you practice. Right now, it's, do you pick up the guitar every day? Are your fingers and your hands, your mind focused on guitar every single day? Even if it's for 1 minute, even if it's for 30 seconds, do you pick up your guitar every day? If the answer is no, definitely get into the pillow trick. When you wake up in the morning, put your guitar on the pillow, like how it is over here, okay? And no, this isn't where I sleep. I'm not in the doghouse. This is just an example right here on this futon. But basically, you pick up the guitar, you put it where you sleep, you put it on your pillow, and then at nighttime, what you do is you pick up the guitar. It's in your hands. You might as well play a few things, and then put it down and go to sleep. When you wake up in the morning, rinse and repeat. You put the guitar back down onto the pillow, and then you just repeat the whole process. This is a fail-safe way to get the guitar in your hands every day, because going to sleep is the only guaranteed thing that you do every single day. Okay, so not after you wake up in the morning, not after you brush your teeth, not after work, not after Oprah, not after after dinner. Make sure that before you go to sleep, you pick up the guitar, and because it's going to be right there on your pillow. This is the only guaranteed time that you have. Okay? And trust me, pillow trick works. This has saved a lot of people from quitting and getting the guitar. It gets them the guitar in their hands. And once that's there for a few days, then we could start to design a practice routine and stuff around that. But first, if I ask you, do you play guitar every day? Do you pick up your guitar every day? Is a guitar in your hands every single day? If the answer is no, then definitely try the pillow trick, because this is a fail-safe way to get the guitar in your hands. All right? If you need more help with this, definitely reach out to me. Also, like I said, pick up my book, Practice Less, Play More, bestseller on Amazon. It goes into the pillow trick. It goes into some other more advanced ways to get a practice habit going, practice routine that's just programmed into your life, and creating a game you're guaranteed to win, so that you can play guitar, play your favorite songs, and you can play them quickly. All right, so this is all I've got for you today. If you enjoyed this video, then definitely hit the like button, follow, and leave me a comment below. Let me know about your practicing. If you already practice every single day, then great. But a lot of guitar players, they don't, and sometimes life gets tough, sometimes it gets busy, and that's when we need the pillow trick. So make sure to use that. Have the guitar in your hand every day, because that's how your mind and your fingers learn the fastest. They're exposed to the fretboard and the strings, and trust me, this stuff works. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.